Paano naman nangyari yung tie-up namin nila Challen at nila Rochelle? I met them, they look for me, I met them last 2019 and we're supposed to do a face-to-face workshop for 2020. Kaya nga lang, the pandemic happened. Una muna sa lahat, yung binibigay namin at ibibigay sa sa Canada na workshop is what we're giving our artists in Star Magic. So they will experience the training that we're doing with our own actors in ABS-CBN and in Star Magic. And what is that? I am teaching the Chabak technique. Ivana Chabak is the premier Hollywood coach, wherein if you will ask me, what is the difference between the Chabak technique and the one that were given to us in the past, we are not teaching emotion as an end result. We are teaching to give them objectives to empower a goal. We're trying to give them objectives in such a way that everybody can use their pain. As I teach my actors, as I learn from Ivana Chabak, that pain is the best fuel in acting. On the other hand, paano naman nangyari yung tie-up namin nila Challen at nila Rochelle? I met them, they look for me, I met them last 2019 and we're supposed to do a face-to-face workshop for 2020. Kaya nga lang, the pandemic happened. And nag-online kami and I tried it first with in ABS-CBN. Surprisingly, hindi ko ina-expect na nag-open sa ibang countries. When I started transposing our workshops, 2 months, just 2 months when the pandemic starts, I was surprised kasi I have 20 to 25 participating countries all over the world. May mga talagang puti, iba't ibang lahi. And we're so amazed kasi yung reception at yung welcome na nagustuhan nila yung training. And ang naging purpose din ng training, it's not just acting eh. Naging way ito for them to survive the pandemic. So rather than ma-depress sila, they turn to their passion in honing their passion. And week after week, they're putting up scenes in class over Zoom. And that's their one way on how to express themselves. So doon pa lang, para sa akin, panalo na yung workshop. I help them to become the best person they can be, even in the midst of the pandemic. Bonus na lang talaga kung ma-discover at maging artista. But I think that's my objective in doing the workshop, to make them as a better person. I think better actors, kasi acting should make you as a better person first before making you as a better actor. And yun, and through 2 years of doing workshops with Rochelle and Challen, I trusted them and naintindihan nila yung process. More than anything, it's really not about the money, it's really not about the tuition fee, it's about understanding the process. Yung in Star Magic kasi, what I give my students are first and foremost the discipline. Napaka-importante ng disiplina para sa artista. The ethics for actors. Lalo na mga Pilipino tayo eh. Nandun yung paggalang, nandoon yung being grateful, then being a better person, it follows becoming a better actor. Then papasok na dun yung technique, papasok na dun yung skill. But napaka-importante ng disiplina ng isang artista. Like kanina nabanggit ni Lisa, I always tell actors, acting is a lifestyle of learning. You're just as good as your last work. So meaning, continuous yung learning. And even us, kahit ako na nagtuturo, I continually go to Ivana Chabak in LA. Si Lisa, lagi ko kasama doon. We always train. Kasi I think that is creative arts. Diba? We always have freedom, but amidst talent will be chaos without discipline. So napaka-importante nun. So that's how we came through at nagkakilala dun sa partnership ng Star Magic, because Rachel and Chalen understand and respected the discipline that I want to inculcate in the workshops. Iyon. Hi, what batch ka? Oh wow, what is our subject? Sorry. Oh wow, oo nga. So you know the Java technique. Yes.
He substituted when you weren't around.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
and you gave us a tour in Star Magic and all that.
Yes,
Yes
Christian
po.
Bables was my student
Yes.
2011, script writing. And eto, nakatulong sa kanya to. Ngayon, he's an award-winning actor.
Next eksena ko po si Kim Chu sa Paano Na Kaya before.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. Una sa lahat kasi maraming Pilipino dito. Pero napaka-importante sa lahat yung who really understand the process and the commitment of what we're doing in the workshops. And nung nag-first time akong nakipag-tie up with Richelle Everden and Chalen Lacerna, they understand and respected the process. Yung training kasi is really napaka-higpit talaga at yung disiplina nandun eh. Like for example, in my workshops, if you're 1 minute late, you're out of the room and you wait to be seated. So yung mga ganong disiplina, as simple as that. And Chalen and Richelle respected that. So I trusted them. I think that's the most important. Yung nandun yung tiwala. And buo yung tiwala ko sa kanila. That's the reason why we pursue this. And upon seeing kanina si Ari, it's good to see Ari and most of the workshoppers here. Nung nakita ko yung development nila, that they embrace the technique, that they embrace Star Magic training, mas napalapit yung puso ko to really continue this para sa kanila. And nag-grow na nag-grow kasi yung iba, may mga students kami from LA, hindi lang sa Pilipinas, nakukuha sila sa mga, there are no small roles, only small actors. Nakukuha sila either from a commercial or a short film or what, it's still acting. So nakakatuwa kasi na-apply nila not only in their work but in their lives. Yun.
Okay, thank you. And what is the age range of your participants? At what age do you recommend people to train in your workshops? And do you train your students according to their age group?
Yeah. One is we don't train below 5. So we start from at the age of 6 up to 86 for as long as you can do the workshop, for as long as you can okay lang. Ang pinakamatanda kong workshopper is I have 82, 83 at nagkaroon sila ng career nung nag-workshop sila ng 78 sila. Imagine that. Ngayon may billboard na sila sa EDSA, etc. For as long as they can make time. There's no age in becoming an actor for as long as you put your heart on it. And I think commitment and time. Yun lang naman ang requirement.
Okay. And what follows after finishing the workshops? Do you help them down the road in finding a reputable agent or talent agency where they can professionally practice their craft?
Yeah, usually the pool of workshop is a pool of network already. So they get to have their classmates. Minsan may mga taga Star Magic din silang kaklase. Or let's say minsan, kagaya ni Lisa na pumupunta sa master class. So it's really a pool of, there are directors, there are producers there are writers there who's taking the training as well. Kapag nakita nila yung mga kaklase nila ang gagaling, para bang doon na sila namamalengke ng mga artista nila. So it's a pool of network also. So that's part of, I think, in a way, opportunity for the workshop. Kasi nga, yung workshop namin, kagaya ng sinabi ni Lisa, pantay-pantay. Walang nakakahigit artista ka man na, sikat ka, pero we always go back to training. The gauge is you're just as good as your last work. So you go training.
Sorry, if you're here in North America or in Canada, if you want to join our workshops, so you go to our website or you go to our Facebook page or Instagram page, and there's a form there that you fill out. And then once you fill out the form, then we'll contact you for the orientation. So you'll see an email from us, and we'll set up an orientation. But the way we do our workshops, we go the same time as they do in the Philippines. So we're pretty much go by batch. So for example, this for this batch, this is now our 4th workshop, and we are basically we're ending this with a recital. So the next batch will probably in the next few months. So that's how we do our batches. So the ones that are interested now may have to wait just a little bit, but we'll get to you if you are interested, and yeah, we'll contact you. Yes, and we are also doing it in basically Eastern Standard Time. So if you are in North America, of course, 13-hour difference from here in Philippines. So it's more convenient for us here and in North America or anywhere closer in time to, of course, for this workshop it's more convenient for time-wise anyway.
Yeah, so the only prerequisite is, do you have the heart and the time to do it? You don't have to have experience in acting. That's what we're here. That's what Direk is here for. That's what the Chubbuck technique does, is it turns non-actors, but passionate people into actors, right? So as long as you have the drive, you have the passion, you can make time, because this is being in this industry is very time consuming, and it's a grind, right? So if you have all those, we'll provide the rest.